Life with a boat's all about living our best life, but sometimes things just don't go as planned, kind of like some of the clips we'll see in this video upcoming. Welcome back, guys, to this week's episode of Boneheaded Boaters of the Week. The first subject we'll talk about this week will be them jet ski boys. That's right, that jet ski crew's out there to live their best life like we just discussed. They're out there to have a good time on the water, enjoy themselves, and live life to the fullest, kind of like our guy right here. These clips right here are courtesy of the Florida Ski Riders Club. It's some of their biggest fails of the year on some of the events that they had. They actually posted this video over on YouTube as well on their Florida Ski Rider YouTube page. You should go check that out after you see this video. It's a 5-minute highlight reel of a lot of the things they did this year. They do a lot of these backcountry runs, which if you've never done one are pretty exciting actually, but it can also be a little dangerous exploring some unknown waters, and I always recommend you wear a helmet because it's not uncommon on these runs to take a branch to the face. The Florida Ski Riders do organize several massive PWC events throughout the year, so if you're ever in the Florida area and want to get out and ride, go ahead and check their Facebook page out for their list of events. I may join one later this year as well. But before you go down there and try and join them on a PWC event, take the time to take your PWC out on your lake and make sure to learn all the functions of your ski and how to operate it properly, including learning proper launching and docking procedure. Because you never know what's going to happen while you're out there on your ski. Unexpected events can absolutely occur. It doesn't matter whether you're on the dock or the water, kind of like right here. I've seen jet skis buzz by boats, but this is the first time I've ever seen a sailboat do a buzz by on a jet ski. Then of course there's proper retrieval and towing procedures. Always make sure to practice towing with your trailer, practice backing it up at slow times down at the ramp, and then practice for the unexpected experiences because you never know what you're going to get. Every ramp's different, and you want to be prepared for every ramp situation that you're going to have. Kind of like you see here, a little off-road experience never hurt anybody. Our next subject we'll talk about this week is making poor choices on the water, and this is something that happens quite often, and it can range in a variety of different manners, kind of like when you've had a little too much fun on land, and then you decide you're going to try and go over there and carry that out into the water, and that never seems to fare out well. Or kind of like when your buddy Fred says, "Hey man, don't you got a hitch on the back of your car? You mind if I borrow your car for the afternoon? I gotta move something." And then of course Fred brings your car back with some bald front tires. And then of course there's also those times when you get out there and you start talking smack on the radio, not realizing the person you're talking to is driving a larger vessel than you are. Sure, at that point it doesn't matter if you have the right of way, if you're under sail, not under sail, because if he's got the larger vessel, he's pretty much going to manhandle you anyway he wants to manhandle you. Kind of like you're seeing these guys do right here. So much so that these guys have even abandoned ship. But it's okay, they've learned a hard lesson, it's not that big of a deal, I'm sure this will buff out. Then there's always that poor decision of fishing off of Uncle Freddy's dock, but forgetting that Uncle Freddy never misses happy hour on the water. And then there's always those accidental poor decisions, the ones we don't intentionally make but somehow just happen. Like after a long day on the lake, everybody's kind of getting a little drowsy and you forget you've even got a boat in tow behind you and you decide you're going to start trying to pass vehicles on a 2-lane road, and well, things just get a little bit out of hand. Then there could always be the secondary reason this happened, which is that he really wanted a new boat, the wifey keeps saying no, and he said, "Let me go ahead and take care of this problem." Then there are the poor decisions where you jump off a bridge. That's right, your mom probably said that to you at one point in time. If everybody else jumped off a bridge, would you follow? And sometimes the answer is yes, kind of like right here when your buddy calls, says the fish are biting, and everybody goes ice fishing at the exact same time. But hopefully next time a few of those people will decide to take the path just a little less traveled, and maybe they'll do their ice fishing a little more like this, where it's a little bit calmer, a little bit quieter, and well, your car's going to be a whole lot safer. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Boneheaded Boaters of the Week. If you ever see anything crazy happening on your waterways, be sure to hit me up on Facebook or Instagram and let me know, and you might see your stories over here. Just like the Florida Ski Riders, Magnus Forsman, Calumet IS, Fishdew197, Picasso West, Tim Vanderweer, and Adam Coolidge did this week. And if you haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button. If not, I'm coming to steal your drain plug.